Hey, how y'all doing today? Today I'm just making a video on what is a good mother to you guys? What is a good father to you guys? I feel like a good mother is someone that encourages you, someone that uplifts you, someone that is your best friend. Like, you should be able to go to your mom about anything. She should be able to understand that you are an adult now, that you're not a baby, but you will always be her baby. But she should understand that you are grown now and that, you just need a friendship with her, because that's all it is to have a great relationship. I just feel like a mother is more than just spoiling your kids with all of these nice things. What about paying attention to them, controlling your attitude around them, for they won't have to grow up with a bad attitude, for they can just know how to respond to things. um don't disrespect anyone in front of your kids, because they gonna feel like, they could disrespect anybody and not even knowing the situation, just, going off emotions. And that's not how we want to raise our kids. We want our kids to be better than us. So sometimes we got to learn how to keep our composure, in front of them, because they don't need to see that side of mama and daddy. They definitely don't need to see y'all fighting in front of them, because they're going to feel like when they grow up, they're going to have to do the same thing. No, baby, you do not have to put your hands on nobody to get them to love you, to get them to understand you. It only takes a great conversation, two adults to sit down to have a great conversation. It doesn't take, all of the arguing back and forth. But you being a mom, you being a dad, it's bigger than what you see. Your kids are looking up to you. You supposed to be raising your kids, how to be a king, how to be a queen. Remind your daughter to have respect for herself. Remind your son to have respect for himself, and always take care of his queen by loving her, treating her right. Don't disrespect her. Don't put his hands on her. And you do that every day by being a bigger example. Like, you don't have to, they don't have to go through these situations. If we just be the example for them while they're little, then they will know how a person is supposed to treat them, how a relationship is supposed to go, how a friendship is supposed to go. Of course, they're going to be learning their own lessons, but we as parents, it starts with us first, because they look up to us. So we can just handle all of this stuff at home. We don't have to worry about our kids going to school, getting bullied, being mistreated, because we already nipped that in the bud. You feel me? But as a parent, it takes a lot of patience. You have to spend time with your child. You have to actually spend time with your child. Get to know your child. What do your child like to do, other than playing video games? Spend time with your child. Actually help your child with their homework, because some kids just like, the extra help. And some kids just like for you to explain things to them, because they don't know. Maybe their teacher isn't explaining things right, but their dad is supposed to be at home helping them. That's the point of having homework. You can be growing in an area that you probably lacking in, because you ain't been in school a long time. So help your kids gain that knowledge. Help your kids be better in school. It's just so much deeper to, being a parent. And we gotta do this for our kids, because they are our future. They are our future. We need to get this together for our kids can know how to treat their kids, for their kids can be straight, for they won't have to worry about going to work every day to provide for their family. We need to get this together. We need to open up businesses. We just need to get on our shit, because we got it in us. Yahshua is the creator of us. So we have all the dreams in us. So we just need to make them come true because it's possible. But first you need to start out finding who you are, finding your true colors, try to get to understand yourself as a person. Love yourself. When you start loving yourself, you will start learning how to love your kids. Even if you never had that love in your life, your kids can help you find the love that you once been missing. Really. Like, and that's true. So I just feel like we need to sit down and pay more attention to our kids. Like, why is my kid doing this? Why my kid got a bad attitude? Oh, because I got a bad attitude. Okay. You wondering why your kid popping back at the mouth because you pop back at the mouth in front of them, and that's not even right. They looking up to that. Your kids got your attitude. Your kids are a reflection of you. Come on, sis. Come on, bruh. Like, you up here stacking weed and shit in front of your son. Like, he gotta look up to you. You think he gonna be like, he probably be like, I wanna be like my daddy. I'm gonna stack up weed and shit and be a dope dealer, do whatever. Like, if you doing that stuff, don't do it around your kids because it's not that deep. They don't need to be learning that. Like, it's other things out here that they could be learning, you know? Like how to do math problems, how to play with others, how to get to know themselves, how to be their own friend. Teach them how to be their own friend because that is important at the end of the day. When they know how to be their own friend, they don't have to worry about nobody, nobody disrespecting them because they have respect for themselves. Yeah, it's always like this. Every time I make a video, cars just want to come. Like, but it's fine. I'm still talk. It's just crazy. But we have to be a better example for our kids because they need us. They were given to us for we can show them how to create a better life. Not for them to go down the same road as us. Like, that's why life is about making sacrifices, making those sacrifices to provide for our kids. And some of us are going to work to make sure that our kids are taken care of. But if we just slow down on buying them all these clothes, all these shoes, then maybe we can put some money in a savings account and take them on vacation. Because why are we trying to look good for the world and we need to be taken care of? We need food in our refrigerator. We need all of these things and we trying to look good for the world. And it's not about that. It's not about looking good for the world. We know that you got J's and all of this type stuff. And I'm glad you over there looking real nice. But do your child know how to love? Do your child know how to respect themselves? Do your child know how to respect you and others when they go out in public? Because they are a reflection of you. That says a lot about them. So we need to get on it as parents because our kids, they got to grow up. They not going to always be babies. And then especially these boys around here, you mamas, y'all need to get on it. Get on it. You're not supposed to be doing that. Sit your little butt down. Go take out that trash, you feel me? Because by you talking to them like that, they're going to be like, okay, when they get their place, they're going to be like, oh, I remember my mama told me to take out the trash. I remember my mama used to always tell me to wash the dishes. You get what I'm saying? Like, you train your kids at home, and then they go out in the world and make a difference. That's all it is. So it's just us just lacking as parents, and we need to get that shit together because it's about time. You feel me? It's about time. So y'all need to get it right, not for you, but for the kids and for the people that's looking up to you. Okay? All right. All right, sis. All right, bruh.